Hey everybody, I'm Mama Baird and welcome back to the channel. I got another food bank haul for you today. But before we get into it, if you could give me a like and a subscribe, that way you can keep seeing more food bank hauls like this every week. Alright, let's get into it and I'll show you what goodies I got. Alright folks, to start out we have this holiday tree gingerbread cookie kit. I think that's pretty cool. My kids will enjoy doing that. They love gingerbread houses. Then they had breakfast sausage seasoning for game meat, and I have some venison, so I'm definitely going to be trying this and making some breakfast sausage with my own venison. I think that's great. Then over here we have 2 pounds of butter. They had some butter this week. That was nice. A bag of lentils. What's some of the dishes you guys like to make with lentils? I seem to have quite a bit because I know they're good for you, but I just don't really cook with them. So give me some inspiration. What do you guys like to do with all the lentils in your pantry? And then I got a 2-pound bag of roasted almonds. Almonds are good for all kinds of snacks, and I was needing to make some of my own granola bars. So I am going to be looking forward to using those. Looks like these are good until April as well, so that's good. They had little individual bags of flour and sugar. So I grabbed one of each of those. Now this is the food bank where you can go shopping. So I picked all this stuff out. Roasted bell pepper strips. And this one expires on June 2022. So that's pretty good. What kind of stuff do you like to do with roasted pepper strips? Any ideas? Sandwiches, pizzas. Got some, let's go over here. Tart cherry sauce. The Abundance Project is the brand. Look like this is something that's homemade and then donated. Local cherries, that's pretty cool. And then another thing that the grocery stores do is that they donate any leftover sandwiches that are from their deli. So this is a turkey pesto and then a chicken Caesar wrap. Those look pretty cool. Figured I could throw those in husband's lunch. Got some fresh broccoli, some fresh cauliflower, a head of cabbage, a big container of coconut water. I'm not too sure what to do with that. What do you guys like to do with coconut water? The only thing I can think of is to maybe use it for smoothies. Does anybody else have any ideas on that? Then over here on the bread, I have some ciabatta Artisan. Oh, these are just Artisan rolls. Kind of look like ciabatta rolls. So those would be good for some breakfast sandwiches. This is some bread, country French bread from Costco. It is pretty hard already. I don't know if you can hear that. So I'm thinking maybe a bread pudding with this. Overnight French toast maybe, I don't know. And then this looks like it's a loaf of bread from the Panera Bread. I kind of look in there and see if it's my favorite tomato one. It looks like it. But one time I thought that it ended up being like a sourdough, which I'm not complaining, was delicious. So I have this loaf of bread here for maybe some sandwiches. Brioche, thick sliced bread. This, I always get the Texas style toast and the brioche if I can, because this one makes great grilled cheese and French toast, because the bread is extra buttery because it's brioche. Here we have some tomato pasta sauce, organic. Now these ones are already expired. The 2021s when they expire, so I'm going to be writing the expiration date on the front, so I know that even though I just got these in my pantry, I need to be using them up because they're expired. But this one looks really good. A bag of cheddar cheese. Now they don't always have cheddar cheese, but they had it today. Or they don't always have cheese, but they had cheese today. Alright, and then getting into the meats, what we had this time. We have some jumbo beef franks, which always go good. These things are ginormous. So those will be nice. I might cut them up and add them to the dishes, or we might just have giant hot dog days. Who knows? I got some apple smoked bacon. Now this one, as you can see, the saran wrap, the vacuum seal has been broken. So there's probably a hole in it somewhere, so this is something that needs to get used right away. And then some USDA choice beef chuck cross roast. So that's a good chuck roast there. As you can see, it already has a hole in it. So in order to keep this from getting freezer burnt, I would either need to use this right away or transfer it to like a vacuum sealer and then vacuum seal it that way. So that's something that I'm going to have to ponder about, maybe add to my weekly menu. Then we have some spicy Sicilian Italian style meatballs. My son has been asking me for spaghetti and meatballs for like 2 weeks now. So I got spaghetti sauce and I got meatballs. So I think we'd be good to go to have that this week. He will be happy. And then the big one of the day, we got a prime beef rib steak bone in. Prime, that's how you know it's high quality. Prime meat, it costs more, $25.99 a pound. This is over a pound of meat. One thick steak chop. So that's a good find right there. That's something that we never would be able to afford and eat on our own. So we're very grateful to have the food bank and be able to have the opportunity to try food like this. I did notice in this that it is also punctured, just like with the roast. So this might have to get eaten up first. What a shame. If you have any tips or ideas on how I could use the food at the food bank today, go ahead and leave me a comment. I really appreciate you all, and I'll catch you next week. Thanks.